Do you really believe that walking is the best exercise to keep you healthy and mobile after 60? Think again. Walking is fantastic for your heart and definitely gets you moving. But here's something many people don't realize. Walking alone isn't enough to keep your body strong, your joints flexible, or your balance steady as you get older. If all you do is walk, you might be missing the key to moving without pain and staying truly independent. The truth is, there are some essential things walking just can't do on its own. It doesn't build muscle strength in the areas that matter the most: your core, your thighs, your hips, and especially your ankles, which are crucial for balance. But don't worry, I've got something powerful for you today. In this video, I'll reveal the secret to walking better, feeling stronger, and moving more confidently without pain. The real secret lies in 3 simple chair exercises that can completely change the way you walk and help you live more independently. These aren't complicated gym workouts or strenuous routines. No, these exercises can be done right from your chair in the comfort of your own home. Whether you're heading to the farmer's market in your Ohio town, going to a church potluck in Georgia, or cheering at your grandkids' Little League game in Texas, these exercises are your secret weapon. And the best part? They don't require any equipment or a gym membership. Just a sturdy chair, a bit of time, and some dedication. As we age, the way we move changes, but it doesn't have to be a struggle. You don't have to give up walking, but you do need to focus on the right exercises that target weak muscles and stiff joints. That's exactly what we're diving into today. As we get older, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and balance starts to become an issue. According to the CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury among Americans over 65, with over 14 million falls reported every year. And you'd be surprised how often simple activities like walking to the mailbox or crossing a parking lot can lead to a fall. Why? Because walking alone doesn't address the root causes of walking problems. It doesn't build the leg strength, joint flexibility, and balance needed for stability and independence. I met a woman last year named Ellen. She was 71, a retired teacher from California, and loved taking walks in her San Diego neighborhood, admiring the beautiful jacaranda trees and waving at neighbors. But as her knees started to ache and she felt unsteady on the uneven sidewalks, she thought she'd have to stop walking. Walking was her lifeline, the way she felt connected to her community, the world, and her own sense of well-being. She was devastated at the thought of giving it up. But everything changed when she started doing chair exercises. Within weeks, Ellen noticed a dramatic difference. Her knees grew stronger, her steps steadier, and she was back to walking, even joining friends for strolls in the park. This wasn't about pushing her body to the limit, just a few targeted moves to make a huge difference. Ellen's story is living proof that you don't need to push yourself to the point of exhaustion. You just need to target the right areas. That's why these exercises I'm going to show you today are so powerful. They will focus on those key areas, your ankles, thighs, and hips, which are crucial for stability and balance. Let's dive into the first exercise, seated ankle circles. This exercise is designed to loosen your joints and improve ankle flexibility, which is absolutely vital for walking better. Your ankles are the foundation of every step you take, and when they're stiff or tight, it puts extra strain on your knees, hips, and lower back. A study from the University of Michigan found that better ankle mobility can reduce the risk of tripping by nearly 20%. This is so important when you're walking on cracked sidewalks, stepping over garden hoses, or just navigating your home. The good news is, you can do this from your chair. Here's how. Find a sturdy chair, like the one by your kitchen table where you have your morning coffee, or in your living room where you watch TV. Sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor. Lift your right foot a few inches off the ground, keeping your knee bent, and rotate your ankle in a big, smooth circle. Do 10 circles in one direction, then switch and do 10 in the other direction. Switch to your left foot and repeat. This simple but powerful exercise helps lubricate your ankle joints, boosts their range of motion, and makes your steps smoother and more comfortable. I met George, a 70-year-old man at a senior center in Ohio. He struggled to walk to his local diner because his ankles felt like they were stuck in cement. He would shuffle along gripping his cane, worrying about tripping on uneven pavement. But after just a week of doing seated ankle circles, George told me his steps felt lighter, and he could walk to the diner without that nagging ache. It was like a switch had flipped. And here's the best part. George turned this exercise into a morning ritual, humming Elvis tunes as he worked his ankles. Not only was he getting stronger, but his mood was lifted too. This small change made a huge difference in his ability to move with confidence. If at first this feels uncomfortable, start small, make smaller circles, or go slower. It's not about speed or pushing yourself hard. It's about gently waking up your joints. Take your time, and before you know it, you'll be walking with more fluidity and less pain. Now let's talk about the second chair exercise, the chair knee lift. This one targets your thigh muscles, which are the engines that lift your legs and keep you steady. Your thighs are critical for powering your steps, whether you're crossing the street, walking to the mailbox, or stepping over a curb at the store. But when your thighs are weak, walking feels like a chore. Your steps become heavy, and you tire quickly. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that strengthening your thigh muscles can reduce knee pain by up to 15% and improve walking efficiency in older adults. Here's how to do it. Sit up straight in a sturdy chair, maybe the one by your dining table where you enjoy reading the morning paper, or by the window where you watch the squirrels outside. Keep your feet flat on the floor and hold on to the sides of the chair for support. Slowly lift your right knee toward your chest as if you're marching in place. Keep your back straight and engage your core. Lower it back down slowly, then repeat with your left knee. Alternate for 10 lifts per leg. This exercise strengthens your thighs, so you can walk farther and feel steadier. And it doesn't take much. Just a few minutes a day will help your body feel more confident and less strained. I met Linda at a community center in Texas last summer. She was 69 and loved walking to her church's weekly potluck. But as her thighs grew weaker, she started feeling unsteady. She feared missing out on this activity that had brought her joy for years. But after a few weeks of doing chair knee lifts each morning, Linda said she felt like her legs had found their purpose again. She was walking to church with confidence, peach cobbler in hand, and had the energy to help set up the tables too. If the knee lifts feel tough at first, start with 5 reps per leg and gradually increase as you get stronger. This exercise is about building the strength to walk more confidently, so you can enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Before we jump into the third exercise, here's a bonus tip that will significantly enhance your walking. Choose supportive footwear. It may seem like a small thing, but the shoes you wear can make or break how comfortably and safely you walk. Worn-out sneakers with flat soles, flimsy sandals, or tight shoes can cause instability, worsen joint pain, and increase your risk of tripping. The American Podiatric Medical Association reports that over 80% of older adults wear shoes that don't offer proper support, and this is directly linked to mobility problems. Think of your shoes like a strong foundation for a house. Without proper support, everything becomes unstable. Supportive shoes give your feet stability, providing cushioning that allows you to walk with confidence. How to check if your shoes are up to the task. Look at the soles. Are they worn flat like old pancakes? Do they feel loose? Or do they pinch? Your toes? Do they provide arch support and cushion for your feet? Walking shoes or sneakers with good arch support, cushioned soles, and a snug but comfortable fit are key to ensuring that every step you take is steady and pain-free. Avoid flip-flops, old loafers, or dress shoes that don't provide enough support. I met Frank, a 74-year-old man at the YMCA in Florida. He loved walking to his local coffee shop in Miami, enjoying his espresso and chatting with the barista. But his old sneakers were so worn out, they offered no support, and his knees would ache with every step. After switching to supportive walking shoes, Frank said it felt like walking on clouds. His knees hurt less, and his steps were steadier. He enjoyed his coffee runs again without wincing in pain. If your shoes are worn out, make a plan to replace them. You don't need to spend a fortune. Stores like Walmart, Target, and DSW offer affordable options that can make a world of difference. A small investment in good footwear will pay off in comfort, stability, and confidence. Now, we're going to get into the third exercise, the chair-supported mini squat. This is the secret weapon that can really transform your walking. This exercise is powerful because it works multiple muscle groups simultaneously: your thighs, glutes, and core. These muscles are critical for walking with strength, stability, and balance, especially when navigating uneven surfaces like gravel paths or cracked sidewalks. When these muscles weaken, walking can feel unsteady, and you might tire easily or hesitate before taking a step. But with the chair-supported mini squat, you're training your body to walk with power and poise. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that strength and balance exercises like this can cut fall risk by up to 30% in older adults. That's a huge number when you consider how much more confident you'll feel walking to the park, stepping over a child's toy in the driveway, or navigating the store aisles. Here's how to do the chair-supported mini squat. Sit near the edge of a sturdy chair, maybe the one in your kitchen where you sip tea, or the one on your patio where you enjoy the morning breeze. Place your feet hip-width apart, flat on the floor. Hold the sides of the chair for support. Slowly stand up, pushing through your heels and keeping your back straight. Then, lower yourself. Back down slowly like doing a mini squat. Do 10 reps at a slow pace, making sure you feel your thighs, glutes, and core working. If standing fully is difficult at first, no worries, just lift yourself a few inches off the chair and sit back down. That's still enough to build strength. This move trains your body to walk with power and stability. As you practice, your legs will feel stronger, your balance will improve, and you'll be able to walk farther with ease. You'll feel more secure on your feet, whether you're walking in the park or heading to a church barbecue. I want to share the inspiring story of Walter, a 73-year-old retired mechanic I met at a senior center in Ohio. Walter loved walking to his local farmer's market every Saturday near Cleveland. He'd fill his reusable bag with fresh tomatoes, corn, and peaches, and chat with vendors about the weather or community news. But over time, his legs had weakened, and he started to feel unsteady on the gravel paths at the market. Walter had to grip his cane tightly, worried about falling with every step. He even started to dread his weekly trips to the market, afraid that his legs would give out, and he'd miss out on something that brought him so much joy. The thought of giving up his market trips was heartbreaking for him. When Walter started doing chair-supported mini squats, his legs began to feel stronger within days. After a few weeks, he was walking confidently through the market with his bag full of produce. He even helped a vendor carry apples because he felt so strong. Walter said it felt like his legs had found their second wind. He felt years younger, ready to take on the world again. For him, it was more than just physical strength. It was about regaining his independence and confidence. He even did the mini squats while listening to Dolly Parton's Jolene, because it gave him extra pep. Here's one last bonus tip that's critical for improving your walking. Stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is essential for keeping your joints lubricated and your muscles energized. Dehydration is often overlooked, but it's a silent enemy that can make walking much harder by stiffening your joints and weakening your muscles. After age 60, your body doesn't signal thirst clearly, so you might not even realize you're dehydrated. The Mayo Clinic says even mild dehydration can reduce muscle strength by 20%, making every step feel heavier than it should. Hydration is like oil for your body's engine. It helps keep your joints moving smoothly and your muscles ready to carry you forward. So before you head out for a walk, drink a glass of water, about 8 ounces. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water throughout the day to keep your body in top shape. Add a slice of lemon, some berries, or a sprig of mint to your water to make it refreshing and enjoyable. Betty, a 71-year-old woman I met at a church picnic in Georgia, had been relying on sweet tea instead of water, which caused her to feel tired during her walks. But after switching to water, her legs felt stronger and her joints less achy. Now that you have these powerful exercises and tips, it's time to put them into action. The combination of seated ankle circles, chair knee lifts, and chair-supported mini squats, along with supportive shoes and hydration, will have you walking with confidence and strength in no time. Remember, these exercises don't just help you walk better. They help you regain your independence, enjoy simple pleasures, and live a life filled with joy and freedom. You're not just moving your body, you're taking control of your future and investing in your health. So what will you do today? Will you try these 3 chair exercises, start drinking more water, or check your shoes for support? Let me know in the comments below and share your progress. I want to hear how these exercises are helping you walk more confidently, feel stronger, and live better. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create more content that can inspire and empower you to live your best life, no matter your age. And if you know someone who's struggling with walking, maybe a friend who's avoiding walks because of knee pain, or a neighbor who's unsteady on their feet, please share this video with them. You could be the spark that helps them rediscover the joy of moving freely. Thank you so much for watching. Take that first step today, and let's make every step a little lighter, stronger, and happier. Here's to your health, mobility, and a life full of joy and freedom at every age.